Good morning, noon, or night. My name is Jet, and welcome to my channel, JITV and JITV2. So this one's going to be about, actually, let me get this. Why would you want to be like Jesus? Okay, why would anybody want to be like Jesus? Okay, Jesus never said, worship me, put me on a pedestal, all these different things. He said, follow me, meaning do what I do. Like, follow the leader. The leader's walking around, and then you follow the leader and do whatever the leader's doing. So why would we want to be like Jesus? Okay, Jesus was a love-based living individual. He functioned solely from love because God is love and Jesus was God. So it shows us and it teaches us that the best and the healthiest way for everybody to function would be functioning from love. So instead of being afraid, you have love, and instead of being jealous, you lift each other up. It's literally complete opposite ways of living, love and anti-love. It's the two choices. Many times they call it like the gray area, but it's not really a gray area. It's just how much of this and how much of this. That's what gray is. It's black and white. So there's love and anti-love. So why wouldn't we want to be like Jesus? That's the whole question. He had everything that most people would say that they want. They want joy, peace, contentment, strength. He had courage. He had all of these different things. Those are all the things that are positive. But here's where it comes in. What else did he have? What was not desirable? All those things are desirable to have of Jesus. What about Jesus in his life was less than desirable? Okay. People try to kill him all of the time. People don't like Jesus. The world actually hates Jesus. And he even said, if the world hates you, just know that it hated me first. Okay. The world is functioning on an animalistic, the world and all the systems are animalistic in nature. Wow. God and Jesus are holy and of a love capacity. So all the worldly systems that are functioning from all the people that are choosing to side with their animalistic tendencies, and they're encouraging all of our animalistic tendencies that we naturally have, they're going to hate you when you stop giving in to those, when you realize it's not going to give you anything that you want. And so they can trick a bunch of younger people because it takes a while before you totally burn yourself out on all these different things that the world has told you is going to bring you joy and peace, contentment, fulfillment, purpose, all of these things. So you go out and you're trying all these things, and it takes a little while before you burn out. And most people have to learn what they would call the hard way. From personal experience, you need to learn from these things, okay? Very, very rarely can people take advice that they didn't go through to get it, okay? That's what they say is a smart person learns from their own mistakes, but a wise person learns from others. So we should still share, and we should still try and get anybody as much information as they possibly can. Many people, they weren't rejecting information, they just didn't have, not even information, it was knowledge. Many people weren't rejecting knowledge, they didn't have access to the knowledge because much of the knowledge has been hidden and occulted and intentionally not taught to young people. Actually, the opposite has been starting to be taught to young people. It's freedom if you can go and party every night. It's freedom if you can have sex with whoever, all these different people. It's all these things, and they'll use the word freedom, but all of those items are not anything that produces real freedom. All of those things that they try to promote as it's your right and it's your freedom are a slippery slope that most people cannot handle. Most people, they start doing something and they're on the slippery slope, they're doing fine, and then they go down. That's how drug problems start and alcoholism starts and all these different things. you know, it seems so harmless when you start doing something. It seems like you're just trying something out, that it is a freedom. You can do that. Why can't you do that? So the reason you can't do that is because it's a slippery slope, and our mind and our body are in opposition to love, which is the true freedom. Love is true freedom. Functioning from love produces freedom and joy, contentment, kindness. It produces everything that you would want and everything that you would associate with freedom. Animalistic tendencies that your mind and your body like to do, in habits and all of that stuff, it's bondage and enslavement, and it keeps you functioning from an anti-love or an animalistic perspective, meaning you cannot have the gifts of love. So I'm going to keep a few of these short. And so with that, I'm going to call it good. Much love, many thanks, and I love you. Thank you.